She refused to invite her grandmother to Carnegie Hall. 6 months later, she discovered what her grandmother sacrificed to save her career. Elena Volkov's fingers moved across the keys like water finding its path. Each note crystalline and deliberate. The standing ovation at Carnegie Hall washed over her in waves, but she barely heard it. At 28, she'd become exactly what she'd always wanted: untouchable. Backstage, champagne flowed. Reporters crowded close, their questions blurring together.
Wonderful.
Your influences? One asked.
Thank you all.
Elena rattled off the expected names: Horowitz, Rubinstein, Argerich. She didn't mention Babushka. The request had come 3 weeks before the concert. A phone call from Millbrook. Population 3,000, where Elena had spent her childhood in her grandmother's cramped house above the town bakery. I'd like to come hear you play. Solnishko, her grandmother had said,
Just like that.
voice crackling across the line. Elena had stared out her Manhattan apartment window at the glittering skyline. It's complicated, Babushka. The guest list is very exclusive.
Let's try this
These are serious musicians, critics.
Now this black-
Not really.
Like-
Your world.
Perfect.
The silence on the other end lasted 3 heartbeats too long. I understand, her grandmother said finally. You've worked so hard. Elena told herself it was practical. Babushka would be uncomfortable anyway, lost in that sophisticated crowd. It was kindness, really, to spare her. 6 months after Carnegie Hall, Elena's world ended in a taxi collision on Lexington Avenue. The impact shattered her right hand in 14 places. 3 surgeries later, the verdict came. She'd never perform professionally again. The silence in her apartment became unbearable. No more scales, no more Chopin nocturnes. Just the ghost of music that would never be. She avoided Babushka's calls for weeks. What could she say? The granddaughter who'd been 2, good for a small-town piano, teacher was now nothing at all.
I love you too.
Then the hospital bill arrived. Paid in full. Elena's hands shook as she called her grandmother's neighbor, Mrs. Chen. Oh, honey, Mrs. Chen said. Your grandmother sold her Steinway, the 1923 model her mother brought from Russia. Said she had something more important to invest in, the old upright piano. Elena remembered its yellowed keys, the way middle C stuck slightly, how her grandmother's weathered hands would guide hers. Through scales when she was 6. Keep your wrists loose, Solnishko. Let the music flow through you, not from you. Elena drove to Millbrook through autumn rain. The bakery was closed now, the windows dark. She found her grandmother in the community center, teaching a lesson to a gap-toothed 8-year-old who couldn't quite reach an octave. Babushka looked up, older, smaller than Elena remembered. Your hands, Elena whispered, staring at the electronic keyboard, a cheap replacement. Her grandmother smiled, the same gentle smile from 1,000 childhood mornings. Come, sit. She patted the bench beside her, just as she had 20 years ago. On the music stand lay a folded note in familiar handwriting. My hands are too old now anyway, but yours can still make the world beautiful. Babushka, I'm so sorry. I can't even play anymore. You think music lives only in performance halls? Her grandmother's arthritic fingers found Elena's damaged hand. You can still teach, still share, still love the thing that shaped you. Through the window, Elena watched the 8-year-old skip toward her mother's car, humming off key. I was cruel, Elena said. You were human. Her grandmother squeezed her hand gently. Now you're learning the hardest piece of all. What's that? Grace. Outside, the rain softened to mist. And in that small town, in that humble room, Elena Volkov finally understood what it meant to be truly accomplished. Who in your life deserves more gratitude than you've given them? Share this story with someone who shaped who you are.